has been earning more points.
Clueless asked for help. That's what he did.
for once.
There's the intro right there. Clueless does what Clueless wants to do. There's the intro.
The data nerds helped out Clueless, and he's doing... And here we go. It's what? Week 13? Episode 13?
I don't know, I lost track.
I mean, we did end week 13 last week, and I believe that's the week that Corey was running his mouth saying he was going to win, and he ended up not winning. No, didn't run your mouth this time?
Not this time.
Not this time.
I'm not setting a goal to win anymore. There's no
Why?
point. There's no point. I don't have a team that can put up 800 points like you guys do.
I mean, you almost did it last week, which is incredible. This is
And
your first time almost hitting 800.
And I've hit 800 when I beat him the first time. I hit 814 when I beat him, or 820 something when I beat him.
837 and 823 are your two
You
highest.
lost by 14, basically. That's
all right.
it.
Like now it's not setting goals to beat you guys. Now it's goals to set points. Because if I
already know. I'm gonna be honest. If when you get into the playoffs and you get into that consolidation bracket or consolation bracket, you're probably gonna lose against Shane.
Probably. Probably.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because he just is bad. That's why.
Because he's bad. I don't know.
He's just as bad as his golf game.
Hey, we're not talking about Tim. We're not talking about Tim, who can't break 100 at his home courses.
I played this one once. This is the first time I played this golf course.
Yeah, and
Plus
you played
42?
Meadow Park 3 times and you still couldn't do it.
So, remember who you guys had money on for last week? Who you said were gonna win? And
everybody. I said everybody was gonna win. I don't fucking
everybody.
remember.
That old age thing we're dealing with. I don't remember.
That massive gap in time where he forgets how old he is.
Man, I don't do math. No, do math. Do math.
That's you. So, Corey, you had thought that you were gonna win. Ethan and Meredith and Rose were gonna win.
But here's the thing. Now I have a team to where I know I can run the table except for 2 people. I can beat everybody but 2 people. You bozos. I can beat Ethan because I've almost done it. And I almost did it with 600 points.
You beat me. What are you talking about?
I beat you on a cheat. Shut up.
You beat me because you had 14 pitchers.
That's what I said. I beat you.
I'm gonna have 15 this week. So.
Are you really? Well, I mean, right now the kid is grounded from everything internet related until he can get that back. So he has it. I don't think he's gonna win this week.
And I had you. Ooh, I pushed the wrong button. Got it. I beat you on a cheat, but now the thing is I have a team that where now with the help of you guys, I can run the table. Other than you two, I can beat Ethan. I can beat Rose.
You have a sound strategy now of earning points daily rather than just having players on the bench doing nothing for you.
Exactly. So I can go on a 7-8 game win streak, lose 2, go 8, lose 2, go 8.
We'll see how it goes.
Maybe 7.
There isn't even 24 games in the series in the league. What are you talking about?
I know, but you know what I'm saying. I can go on a run.
You said 8 games.
Yeah, you
didn't say 8 days. You said 8 games. There's a big
games.
Difference. 8 games. A game is a week long, dude.
Yep.
So how many weeks do we have left?
For like 14 weeks
We have
total.
9. We have 9 more weeks left. It was 23 weeks.
23, yeah.
We have 9 weeks left for you to see how well this team of yours does.
9, so I can go 8-0 in the next 8. I'm calling it. I'm going at least 8-0 or 7-1.
You think so?
Because I think I end with one of you two, I think. Yeah. Like I
And
said,
I hope
7-1.
you lose.
7-1.
And I hope you lose.
All right. So, Cooper, last week you said the same thing, that Ethan, Meredith, and Rose are going to win, except for you said you were going to win, not Corey. You ended up taking that one for sure.
Yep.
But we all knew Meredith was going to win. She played Shane, but I want to sit on this just for a second. Shane had 725 points. Did you see how many points Shane had on the bench?
No, I didn't
last
look.
week.
I didn't look.
Last week on Shane's bench, which is insane when we look at this point total, it's the lowest it's been in a very long time. He had a grand total of 161 points on the bench.
Maybe he was doing something this week.
He had to have, because there was only one day where he had 72 points on the bench. Everything else was like 10, 13, 10, 22.
Yeah.
And then Monday, he had 34. He had like no pitchers on the bench. He had no one crazy on the bench. He just had batters. Now, I don't know if it's just because he's got players back from the IL, or if he's actually hopping in and doing stuff, but that's 3 weeks now in a row where he's actually gotten over 400 points. Oh, sorry. It's the second time he's gotten over 400 points, but he's had the last 3 weeks.
He did.
Did he?
This is why I say this. Go to our fantasy page. Go to last week's game where it was 778 to 725. Click the view, go to the 17th.
Yeah.
He had nobody in right field. But if I go to the 18th,
He had
somebody in right field.
Yeah.
So either he's starting to, or it's just automatically doing it for him.
I don't think it's automatically doing it.
You don't think so?
It won't do it. You have to change it yourself.
I think he's going in there and doing that quick lineup thing.
He might be.
For the week
He
or
might
whatever.
be.
Like
He might be.
lineup, rest of the matchup, go. I think that's what he's doing.
He might be, because that's why I put it in chat that, hey guys, there's a quick button now.
I tried it one week and it was terrible. Absolutely horrible. I was like, now doing this.
Yeah,
It tried to, for some reason, one day it tried to put Yordan Alvarez out there, which he's just been doing bad. And then they tried to put Bryce Harper on the bench, and I was like, he's like, what? He's like a pitcher. He does a lot. And then, it was not good. And then they tried to put a starter. They tried to put Gossman on the bench one week, and the day I changed it, he got 56 points, that whatever it was. So I don't do that no more.
My pitchers this week are doing absolutely nothing for me. It's all my batters. But, like, if he's doing stuff now, and he's seeing how he can hop in, hop out, and check his lineup, Shane's become dangerous, because he now averages more points than the kid.
He's got a good team. You just got to... If he comes alive, we all might be in trouble.
We might be in trouble. There's going to be another win on the horizon for Shane coming up soon.
I hope it's against you again.
Oh, so I could be his only 2 wins?
Yes.
Well, if I'm averaging my 930, he's not going to be able to beat me. But if he somehow pulls it 1,000, he might win.
Commissioner's averaging 900, a little fishy.
All he does is be like, oh, I just need one more point for pitching.
Let's see if we can adjust this.
I'm the one that told you my strategy. I literally have relievers every day.
Did you see that Dylan Cease got 52 points this year? Or today?
Well, so Dylan Cease got 52 today, but did you see Rose's team? Well, who was it? It was what's his name? Gavin Stone threw a full game, had a shutout, had 7 strikeouts, only had 4 hits, and had a quality start and the win for 67 points.
I had him at one point to cover a hole I had.
Yeah, and now...
That's the Dodger dude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gavin Stone? Yeah. He's not bad.
He's not. He's not. That's why I grabbed him real quick. I think that he realized he's going to be needing it too. So
yeah, probably. Just for the simple fact of that Rose's team is pretty good at like last minute doing something, but not continuously doing something.
Have you noticed with our specific division, it's been everybody in the division wins a game at the same time? Yeah, it's literally the same. Like, everybody wins. No one's lost. If everybody wins, it's either we all win or we all lose. Like, it's either we all win or we all lose, at least in ours.
Yeah.
So,
because right now, I'm on a little bit of a winning streak. Rose is on a little bit of a winning streak right now. And where'd that go? Yeah, Rose is on a 2-game winning streak. You won 1, and Shane's lost 12. Whereas,
he's the only one that's not.
Like, everyone that's on a losing streak is on the other division. Ethan, the kid, and Corey at 2. Yeah, so it's insane.
Oh, I'm just 2.
Don't worry, he'll go in the consolation bracket and end up losing. So
yeah, you're right.
The consolation bracket, you move all the way down to last place, or you win and you're back in the winner's consolation bracket. Because it moves you up or down depending on how you do. We already know Shane's gonna end up in the consolation bracket because he's not doing anything.
Is this like the COD League shit?
The what?
Like the COD League, like Call of Duty League? So they have a winner's bracket, the loser's bracket. So the winner,
all competitive.
The winner of the loser's bracket plays, I think, the second place team in the winner's bracket.
All competitive sports, like not actual sports, but esports, all have that. Okay. They have it set that way so that people can still win and still move forward. Because you could still have a very bad couple games and
you can have a bad couple days but you're the best team in the league. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, because really easy to show. But the consolation ladder, it's you versus Shane right now. Whoever wins this goes up to the winner's consolation ladder, and then the loser goes forward. Whoever loses this round plays the loser of the first consolation ladder round, and so on and so forth all the way across. And then whoever loses up here plays in these brackets, and then they get shoved down if they lose the elimination rounds, and then whoever wins is of course the one that ultimately wins the championship. So technically speaking, I could run the loser's bracket and still win the league. You could end up in the top spot in the consolation ladder, but you won't end up here in the winner's bracket.
So if I run the table in the loser's bracket, I can't win the league title.
No, because this is reserved for the teams that have not lost a game in the tournament.
Okay.
But these are for teams that have maybe lost one game, or they lost this one, and now they're here. Okay, so this team played worse.
Yeah, so the play. So say I run the brat, so I beat Shane, and then I don't lose. I can't make the final, even if I don't lose.
No, you can't make the final
because I'm not in the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Just think of the losers consolation bracket as whoever loses keeps getting shoved all the way right, and if you win a game, you go up.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Why did you drop Michael King?
Why?
Yeah.
Did you see his last start?
Yeah, 16 points.
Yeah, and I picked up somebody who's doing better.
Why do you think I dropped him?
He had 2 30s, and then I picked him up, and he did absolutely garbage. So I kicked him back to the curb. It's like, no, not happening.
He was getting 7. He got 7 points, and I was like, not doing that no more.
Yeah, then you dropped him and he had 2 30-point starts. I picked him up, and then he got me 13 points. I said, bye. Just nope. Well, Suarez got picked off for a lot of points yesterday.
Ranger?
Yeah. I only got like 14 off of him. I was like, that's not normal.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Not like
Don't
I
roll your
care,
eyes
but
at me,
good.
Corey. Don't roll your eyes at me.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Slice your drive into me?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who you need to pick up, Corey? You know who you need to pick up?
Oh, that's ought to be
You need to pick up Stuart Baroa.
Why?
good. Okay.
Go look at him. You need to pick him up. He fits your roster.
Why? Because my roster sucks.
He fits your roster. That's all I can say.
How do I spell that? Because I'm not very smart.
Baroa. Berroa. Stuart Baroa.
Center field. Oh,
He fits your roster, okay? I'm just saying.
he's played one game in the last month.
That's
He's
Shane's
earned
roster, not
no
mine. My
points.
guys actually play more than 2 games. You dick.
They also only have he has like
Negative
he got
1 point.
-1 somehow, but yet he doesn't have a win or a loss.
Yeah.
He pitched 1 inning.
Who? Prelander Baroa?
Stuart Baroa.
Stuart Baroa is a center field.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm wrong. He played. Why is he only? He hasn't played. Why?
He was called up for a AAA game. Or from a AAA game, and he got set back down.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was brought up for one of the injured players and did not do well.
Well, I'm glad I dropped Rizzo.
Why?
He's on the 60-day now.
Oh,
He's not coming back until the end of the year.
well, there's a couple of people that Rose dropped that are like out to end of season or out till September. Not worth picking back up.
Yeah. What's
Acuna.
his name? Bradish got thrown on the 60-day. He's gone until the end of next year probably because he got Tommy John.
Yep, he got the
He's
bracing done.
He's done.
Yep.
I'm just surprised also that Brian Wu is not out for the season.
He's going to be babying that arm for a little bit.
The rest of the season. You
know
can't
that-
have him in the playoffs if he's not gonna be able to be there.
Harper got you 125 points last week.
Go away.
Yeah,
I'm not talking.
If you
Bryce
took
Harper.
out-
They tried to put Bryce Harper on the bench when I did the automatic done. I was like,
if you had taken Harper out of your lineup, Corey would have won.
Yeah, 100%.
And then
Harper's a pitcher. He's a pitcher, but I put him on designated hitter. He's a
home run,
designated.
he's doubles, he's triples.
Yeah.
He's a base advancer. There's a reason why Harper's so good at what he does. And then frickin' Josh Naylor, 117 points for Marith, and then Francisco Alvarez, 107 points for Shane last week, and then Yandy Diaz, 99. Like Shane's got some hard-hitting point scorers right now, which is insane.
I didn't know Matt Brash was out for the season.
Yeah, Brash is out.
I didn't know he got Tommy John.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
done.
I was called this morning.
He was called this morning. He's no longer pitching.
Yeah, that was a news story this morning.
Apparently, he nobody knew he was getting Tommy John surgery. Because I didn't know he was getting Tommy John surgery. There's been nothing. Like it's just been he's not pitching, he's not playing, he's just
He
out.
had discomfort on his last start, and they thought he was going to be out for a little bit. It's like what happened to Spencer Strider. He walked into the manager's office saying, "Hey, my arm feels weird," and then they looked at him a little bit, and then what they came back with, "You need surgery."
MRI was positive.
Yep. Well, I mean, Bradish yet again, another one of those pitchers that throws mean movement pitches, and what's it doing to his elbow? It's adding stress to it.
For some reason, they still have him on the 15-day IL when
He's going to be out.
he's out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, just give it a couple days, it'll update, but he's out.
His starts were good.
Yeah.
His starts were good. 54 points, 48 points, 33 points, 27, and like they weren't bad at all, but he obviously was terrible.
Yeah.
I still suck, so we don't need to talk about it.
Apparently, Otani is starting to pitch soon.
Yeah, he is getting ready to go through a rehab assignment.
What does the kid want for Otani? Fuck.
Don't look at me.
You
You can only have him. Here's the thing: you can't have him on
DH
both
and
DH
pitcher.
and hitting and pitching. He's one or the other.
He can't pitch right now, so why the fuck do I want him as a pitcher? And
I'm just letting you know.
I have to talk to you because the little boy's grounded.
He is grounded. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, he'll be mad if he logs back onto his team and his player's gone.
Where's Otani? Well, I got you 3 other guys. No.
No. What'll happen is that nobody will approve it because
Yeah.
for some fucking reason it only takes 2 people, and there's 8 of us in here.
I'm gonna look at updating that because
It should be over 50%. It should be 5 people. It should be 50% plus.
Yeah, because the commissioner's got somebody in his back pocket that could stop everything. So,
Like it should be 50% plus. That's just how it should be.
and he knows I'm not wrong either.
well, I don't even know how to adjust how many people it takes to look at trade reviews. Oh, votes required to veto a trade. I'm gonna set it to 5.
Actually, I don't think it should be 5. It should be 4 because we have a couple people who don't really pay attention.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
So just be 4.
I did not know that was an option.
Yes.
All right, now can we do it?
No. The one I'm surprised was not taken, Jack Flaherty.
Oh.
I added him recently.
Well, didn't someone have him and they dropped him?
I guess Meredith did have him.
Yeah.
I picked him up 2 days later.
Yes.
Yeah, she added him in May, dropped him in June. I think she dropped him because Garrett Cole was coming back, and then Garrett Cole's first 2 starts were not great.
Got lit up.
I would have kept Flaherty. Personally.
I would have as well, but I mean, when you've got Garrett Cole, who's been as hot as he has been, putting a lot on the line with saying, "Hey, I want him to be my star pitcher." So,
There's a lot going on tomorrow.
yeah. This week is going to be an interesting week for as far as like point totals because even the day off for everybody, not a lot of actual days off this week for teams. When you
We're
pull
off
up the
tomorrow,
schedule, like Thursday, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games, but Monday had 11 games. You know, it's been full rosters the entire way through it. And then on Friday, full roster. Saturday, full. Sunday, full. And then Sunday's full. And then Monday has 3 games next week. That is it.
Oh,
That's a light day for baseball.
in 2 weeks, Monday, you might have to do it without me, by the way.
That's fine.
Good.
I'll be...
Could be busy.
Yeah. You think I'll be in
Yeah,
the
so
country at that point.
Monday is the shift day next week because every other day is full, and that makes sense because when you go to July 8th, that's the start of the All-Star week.
Yeah.
So I got a question.
Huh.
Yes.
You saw the Baltimore, or I'm sorry, the Red Sox, the Boston Red Sox game got suspended.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah,
there
I
was a
just saw
game
that.
that was suspended. Does that mean that they play that first because they did pitch an inning?
They resume that game, and then they
They
do a
the next
doubleheader.
game. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So they
So I
play
was
7
curious
innings
about-
of that game, and then they play another 7. Wait, is it 7 or 9?
It's 7
for
now.
MLB?
It's  7 now. They're not good. They don't do
Full
9 anymore.
7 now? Okay.
Yeah, it's 7. It's just
They
straight
stopped-
7 innings.
they stopped doing that because it's too much strain on the
People
players.
kept getting hurt.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know if it was just minor league or not.
No, it's they moved that up because it makes more sense, and also it benefits the fans because they're not sitting through 8 hours of baseball in one day. The games go a lot faster. And
Yeah, like we did.
Yeah. That was
Like we
insane.
did.
That was insane. And we got all of us got heat stroke, I think, right?
No, I
No,
did.
we're just tired.
We're
No,
just tired.
I did.
Yeah, you got heat stroke, and I think I did too. That
That's
was
why I
not fun.
left in like the 7th inning in the second one because I couldn't sit there anymore. I was basically faded out. I got burned pretty well though.
We all did. We all did.
You all look like Larry the Lobster.
We sure did.
So bad. Can we not
week's
do
gonna
that
be-
again?
This week's
I
gonna be
don't plan
interesting.
on it.
No.
Yeah, I don't plan on it either. But like this week's going to be interesting because when you look at it, everyone is playing each other. We've got, of course, Ethan versus Shane. It's not really a big, unless Shane does something miraculous. He's already at 300 points almost in the first 3 days.
What
So
Shane is?
Shane's at 283. Ethan's at 332, so he's only 50 points behind Ethan. Me versus Corey. You and the kids. You already know the kids not doing well with the team right now. With his team just not earning points, and let alone he's not able to manage his roster.
Yeah,
but then
he got his
Mirth
internet
and
taken
Rose,
from him.
Mirth and Rose are going back and forth last couple of days, which is interesting. I want to see how this one goes.
That was how it
because-
was with Corey and I. We were going back and forth pretty even. Then I slowly got out front.
Yep. So I'm going to be very.
Well, I only had one guy. I think that pitcher on Friday got me 14 when he was supposed to
Yeah.
give me like 38 to 40 like he's normally doing. Got
Yeah,
lit
your
up like
team-
because I was here, and then it went here, and then that happened, then it went like that.
Yeah, you fell behind pretty quick because
I had
of
a
that.
pitcher come back. Scherzer came back last week.
Yeah, and he
which
throws a 36. So
yeah, which
Yeah.
helped.
and then Cal hits 2 more home runs over the weekend, so that didn't help either.
Cal Raleigh, the home run king for
Well, he
Seattle.
can't do
The
anything
savior.
else.
He's first place. He's first place for all catchers in home
Well, he
runs.
can't
and
do
RBIs.
anything else. It's
They
like Garver,
can't do
hit a home
anything
run
else.
or suck. That's all he is.
Garver has been actually doing something.
He's
Like,
hitting a
what are you
buck
talking about?
75.
He's over the last week. He's hitting almost 300.
Yeah, but on normal average, he's hitting a buck
You
75.
You do not look at the full season average.
You look at the last
You
7
look at
days.
the last 7 or 14
No, I
days.
know.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Nope.
You don't want to look at that because if you look at that, you're going to get in
Clueless
trouble. Crazy.
does-
Oh, it sucks. Everybody sucks. They all
That is
suck.
what Clueless wants to do.
They all suck.
Well, see, Clueless does what Clueless wants to do, and then Clueless was not winning matches. So Clueless took some advice and has been earning more points.
Clueless asked
So
for help.
for
That's what he
once-
did.
for once.
There's the intro
dad-
right there. Clueless does what Clueless wants to do. There's the intro.
The data nerds helped out Clueless, and he's doing better. And now he wants to say that I'm going to do what I want. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
I didn't
You know, the
mean
only-
fantasy wise.
When it comes to the actual teams, though, I don't see the Mariners going to the playoffs this year.
No, they're gonna fall apart in September, like they
Did you-
done
No,
the
no,
last
no,
2
no.
years.
They can't play on the road. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're going to probably go to the playoffs, but they ain't making it past the wild card series unless they get home field advantage.
I mean,
Then they're
you're
not
wrong.
making it past.
There
no
was
way.
a meme earlier
Well, and then
talking
the
about
other
how the
problem
Mariners
is-
have not been doing well the last week.
Well, then
And
the
there
other problem
goes
is,
the
is that they
season.
can't beat these shitty teams.
There goes the season is bullshit. You know that.
I know. I
It's
just found it
literally
funny.
we're not even halfway through. We're like
They
42%.
Their problem
Yeah.
is they can't beat teams out of their division.
No,
They
the
have
problem
beaten
is
up on everybody in their division, but they
the problem.
Toronto and-
No, the
or not
problem is
Toronto,
the
Tampa.
Mariners. The Mariners are 42-15 at home, but they're 20-32 on the road, or some shit.
wasn't that flipped last year, or 2 years ago, or whatever.
No,
it was?
it's always been that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now the Mariners are 46-37, 27-12 home, 19-25 away.
Yeah.
They cannot win away games.
You're not making it if you can't win away games. because you're not going to be at home all the time.
I mean, you could be the White Sox, 8-33 for away games.
I'd rather be the White Sox.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. But here's the problem. 2 of those away games were here that they won. They won 2 of them here. Didn't they? Didn't they win 2 of them here?
Yeah.
So their
to be honest,
problem is that they can't beat these shitty teams. But then
to be honest,
they beat them 3 out of 4.
That's not a bad thing, though.
No,
that's not about your goal is to be number 1 in the division. It does not matter as long as you're doing better than the guys behind you. You're fine.
I just want to say, the Astros were in last place. Now they're in second, and the Athletics were in second. Now they're in last place.
Well, you also have to realize that it was only a matter of time before the Astros started doing something.
Yeah, that's true.
We all knew. Like, the window was wide open. They had a chance to bury both the Astros and Texas.
Rangers.
They were literally they could have buried them down. They could have been down 25 games, but they did not take advantage of it.
Yeah.
It's just because of the spending. The Mariners ownership does not want to spend the money. They refuse. If they would spend the money, they could have buried them.
Out of every division for baseball right now, the tightest spread is in NL Central.
It's only a couple games.
Yeah, the Reds and the Cubs are tied. The Pittsburgh Pirates are 2 wins ahead. The Cardinals are 2 wins ahead of them, and then the Brewers are 7 wins ahead of the Cardinals. Whereas, like, you look at the Marlins are 28-52, the Phillies are 53-27, the Rockies are 27-53, the Dodgers are 51-31. So, like, NL East and West are pretty set in who's in front. The Central is always pretty contested. You look at AL Central, the White Sox are in straight last. You look at AL West, the spread is
East,
kind of there.
1, 8, and then 11.5.
Yeah. The Yankees, the Orioles, and then Red Sox.
The Red Sox are catching fire.
The Red Sox are on fire. They've lost one game, but their last 10 are
8 out of the last 10 or something like that?
Yep.
Somewhere in that ballpark?
The only other teams that are 80% of the last 10 is the New York Mets and the LA Dodgers. Everyone else is like 3-7. Oh, sorry.
We're 4
Astros
and
are
6.
8 out of 10.
We're 4 and 6 in the last 10.
Yeah. So it's
getting back to the
spread.
Sweep against Texas, we're 4 and 6.
If we look at wild cards today, it's the Red Sox. No. Who would be the wild card today? Yeah, the Royals and the Red Sox are tied for wild card spots right now, and
the Cardinals and the Padres.
Cardinals and the Padres are tied,
and the Mets are a game and a half out.
Yep. With the Braves are in wild card this year, which is really interesting.
So the question that I have, I was very curious. Why don't, because the Mariners have such a really healthy farm system for hitting, why don't they just send their shitty players down to AAA and bring all their good players up?
Because they want to group, because it's the Jerry Dipoto way. They have to groom them for 7 years, and then when they're like 30 something,
that was not a curious question. That was an honest question.
So
that is not why. Actually, you're wrong.
That's a
I'm
good
normally
question.
wrong.
The general MLB rule is you spend 5 years minimum, 3 to 5 years minimum in farm systems before you come up. It doesn't matter the team. That's the way it is.
Yep.
Because I asked that question too. I was like, why? Why are you not bringing up people if they're doing better? If they're clearly better. But they're not. So and it turns out it's 3 to 5 years. Your contract is 3 to 5 years, and sometimes you get called up sooner.
Did you see the Sugarland versus the Tacoma game today?
14-1.
Homer. They fucking did 4 homers.
Like, the Sugarland game was an absolute blowout, and then
I was gonna bring that up.
Reno was 9-8. El Paso was 2-0. Albuquerque beat St. Louis 6-1.
They scored 10 runs in the third.
Yeah, I know. I saw that, and my phone was going off like crazy. For
Yeah,
that
mine
one
too.
inning. And then you got Nashville beat Jackson 12-11. STP beat Iowa 9-7.
22 total bases too.
Like the International League is a lot closer than the PCL League is for minor league baseball. It's insane the talent that the Rangers have. I think they're on their final year before they're call-up ready for most of these guys.
Yeah. So in that case, what they should do is trade their prospects then to get people who are ready, who are already in there.
Yeah.
Get like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Pete Alonso. Grab them both.
Yeah.
And then put them out there. Who gives a fuck? Like if Ty France is mad that Pete Alonso is playing first base, he's an idiot because you shouldn't be mad that the Mariners are trying to win. Because it's not like they're not going to get any playtime. It's just going to be split. They're going to platoon it.
Needs to be more consistent before
he's very consistent. But he got hurt, and now ever since he came back, he has not been consistent.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He needs to be consistent today, not consistent last year.
He was consistent like during the course of this season, but then he had a right heel fracture. I watched a video a couple days ago where they took Ty France's hit by pitches for the past couple years, and they made a compilation, right?
Yeah.
They made a compilation. It started at like the slowest, which was like a Yeefus pitch at 55.
Yeah,
it's like
and
the lowest
hardest
pitch.
pitch you get hit by. Yeah, I saw that. Like, what was that, last week or something like that?
Yeah.
Speaking of hit by pitches, did you see the Nationals and the Padres game yesterday?
No.
So
Is that where they threw the ball intentionally at if they got thrown at intentionally?
it looks like it was an intentional hit by pitch against Jurickson Profar.
Yeah,
which
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The day prior, he got a game-winning walk-off home run against the Nationals. So he walked up for his first plate appearance. They were doing a bunch of chirping. Everyone emptied out of the dugouts, and then they got warnings. And then the pitcher threw the ball and hit Jurickson in the right ankle, which, if you're throwing in that far away, that's got to be intentional because the ball does not just cut that far in. They didn't eject the pitcher. They instead ejected Schiltz because he came out and yelled at the umpire for not ejecting him.
Yeah. I saw that.
It's insane. We've gone a couple days without anyone kind of fighting on the baseball field, and then this happens. So it's
$1 million payroll, guys. $1 million payroll. Fight like little babies on the field.
like 2-year-olds.
I can understand like defending your team, but at the same time, you're 30 years old, 25, 30 years old, like, and you get paid millions of dollars. Why are you fighting?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I know tensions are up there, but come on.
Oh, that was like that whole Bryce Harper and Hunter Strickland thing that happened, what, almost 10 years ago now? And
Yep.
then it happened again, like, what, 2 weeks ago?
yeah.
They couldn't let it go.
Like, what are we, children? Don't answer that. Shut up.
All right.
The answer is
So,
yes.
Yeah, answer's going to be yes. But before we end this, let me get your guys' predictions for this week. Who do you think is gonna walk away with this week? Corey, you think you're gonna beat
No.
me?
I gotta go. I
No.
gotta go back.
No.
Go back to fantasy.
I'm just being an ass like I normally am.
Okay. Who do you think's gonna win this week, Corey?
I
We'll
give
go
you
to
3
Cooper
guesses.
second.
The first 3 don't count. Have you not heard that one before?
No,
Not coming from you anyway.
definitely not coming from you. But seriously, who do you think's gonna
What the
win
hell
this
is
week?
that supposed to mean? No, that would hurt my feelings a little bit.
You're a loser. That's what it means.
Yeah, you are. You, Ethan, dummy over here, Rose.
Okay.
Just because she's
So-
in my division.
He,
No.
She.
Rose.
No. Your sister is in
Oh,
my
Mirith?
division.
Okay, so you want Mirith to lose. Okay.
I want.
Coop. That rattled me.
Who do you want, Coop? Who do you think's gonna win?
Me, obviously, because the kid doesn't have access to any of his stuff, and if he doesn't do what he's supposed to get it back, he will not have the capability to have any of his stuff or any of be able to even
All
monitor
right, can
it.
you
So
keep it
obviously
away from him for next week too?
No, absolutely not. Next week, I'm taking over if he doesn't have access to it, and I'm going to make you lose.
Oh, wait, I think it's next
Just
week,
saying.
but I'm not sure.
Whatever week it is, I don't care. Like, I'll make sure that he beats you. That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
That's daddy's money type shit right there.
Ethan, Robbie, and Rose, I think.
Yeah, it's next week.
Mirth.
You're going Mirth, not Rose?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I want Rose to lose.
You want Rose to lose? Yeah, because then that means that you're catching Rose. You'll be one game behind them. They'll be 9-5. You'll be 8-6.
Yeah, and then when me and you go against each other in a couple weeks, I'll just give up. I'll just let you have the win.
Why?
Because
I can't trade in players because you have backup.
Well, now we have 4 votes.
Now it's 4
required,
votes now.
So
Oh yeah, now
Which
we
is
have
actually-
a chance, Coop. So if you're close on a day, let me know. I'll send you somebody.
Remember, it has to be 3 days beforehand. Or
yeah, it has to be well thought out.
out.
It has to be well thought out.
I'll just pick up Freddie Peralta, to be honest, and I'll just dump somebody who's not doing too hot.
So, when I'm looking at the predictions that I've gotten written in here, I'm really curious to see if this is actually going to come true because
What,
it
you
says
winning?
that-
Yeah, me too.
It says that Mirth is going to beat Rose by 15, but I don't.
Predictions are always wrong.
Well, I know. I'm looking at this and I'm going. I have a feeling that Rose is actually going to win. I'm going with Rose on this. I'm not going with what I've got written in on it. I'm thinking that Rose is going to win for sure. Ethan's going to beat Shane unless Shane's team somehow improves his average by hopping in and changing his stuff, which it seems like he did, and then going from it. But like so far, it's looking like it's going to be an interesting week going into next week. I want Corey to at least have more than 4 wins coming out of next week.
I will. I'll have 5.
We
Unless
played-
I somehow get boned again.
I gotta be hitting them.
I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at Daddy Magic over here.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one because this week it's me versus you, Corey.
Mhm.
Next week
It's me and the
it's
kid.
me versus Shane. I get another win next week unless Shane pulls something out.
Pull it out.
You
pull
and the
it
kid.
out. Pull it out.
It's
'cause it'd be
Mirth
fun.
and Ethan. Mirth and Ethan's gonna be an interesting one, but it's Cooper versus Rose. And if Coop when Coop wins this week, and if Rose loses this week, whoever comes out next week would tie if you win, or would put Rose 2 games ahead of you if they win.
Yep.
And then the following week, I play Rose. So if you beat Rose and I beat Rose, you come out on top.
You're gonna beat Rose.
Yeah, because you would be playing Shane the following week.
Easy.
And you have the easiest week to beat Shane because quite literally it's the All-Star 2-week period. So everyone else has an interesting week that week, and you've got Shane
A
for
guaranteed win. Yeah.
14 days. You got Shane. So only 10 days of baseball, but still, we're gonna see how that one goes. Maybe I'm just gonna laugh right now and say it. Maybe Shane would accumulate 1,000 points and somehow hold on to that victory for that week. That'd be kind of interesting.
Anything's
Realistically,
possible.
Anything is possible.
He
So
shows up. Oh, hey guys, I want to play now, and it's against one of you two.
15 weeks into the season, like, come on. So, yeah, it's been an interesting 13 weeks so far. We come back for next week, week 14, and then 2 weeks from today is our All-Star episode that's going to be recording. So it's going to be an interesting one because that's going to take 2 weeks.
That's gonna be a couple weeks out. Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
a couple weeks out.
And then we can start talking about who we think's going to win, who we think's going to go all the way, and how the hot stove is heating up when it comes to wild cards. So I'm looking forward to that discussion. I just had to see
I didn't
Corey's
know what
reaction.
to say. I didn't know. I thought you stopped it. I
All
didn't
right,
know.
guys. We will see you next Monday for more of our fantasy discussion here on Baseball Stat Nerds and Clueless over here. We'll catch up at some point. No longer.
No, I'll be here
Clueless.
next week. I won't be here the week after.
I know. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.